Hey everyone, what is going on? Today we're going to make new splitter cables for the front end of my car. I just kind of decided that these ones, they look kind of clunky. They always come unadjusted because these don't have, there's not two locking nuts. I don't know, I just want to redo them. I want to make them simpler, less parts. So what I found is all this stuff at Harbor Freight for under 40 bucks. And you don't need any special like swedge crimping tools and stuff. All you really need is some wrenches, and I use a Dremel to cut it, the cable. And so each of these little ends was like $7. Could only buy 100 foot by me of 3mm wire rope, and that was $10. So you can make a lot more, you can make spares, and these are quick release. So if you're starting from scratch, you either use like L aluminum or eyelets, like up here, you know, you're probably under 50 bucks for like the whole thing. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open all this up, and then I'm gonna show you why I went with these Harbor Freight ones. So I got everything unpacked here. I don't know if you can see that, but they use a grinder or some sort of hot knife to cut the cable originally. But what's nice about these is the cable slips in here. Let's see if I can do it real quick. Had to put you guys down to do it, but basically you take it apart, you slip this over first, you got this little 3-jaw spring clip and a little washer, and then this guy will fit up all the way in there until it bottoms out. And then what's nice is you will push this end back down here, and then you will cinch it all tight together and have, I think these are rated for 900 pounds and the cable's rated for like 15, so definitely work for a splitter. But then yeah, you'll crimp it down, and then you'll have a nice clean looking end like that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make 2 ends, and then I'm going to cut these off after I support it, because this is where I want it to sit, and I'll put the tops in, and then I'll measure down the bottoms and cut the bottoms. So I think these, what does it say you need? A 5/8 and 5/16 wrench for this here, I believe. So I'm going to clamp this one down because it's super easy to do, and then take this end and put one of these on it, and then we'll measure them out and cut them. So to tighten these down, I took a wrench to fill the jaws here, so I could, you know, hold the whole jaws. And then this is actually 1/2 inch, both the lock nut and this, and I just cranked it down. It's not going anywhere, so just gonna tighten up the other one, and then we'll cut and measure after I put the jack under the bumper. All right, so gotta cut off the old one. There we go, old one's off. So no longer need these like weird clips that I made. They're really big and bulky. Now we'll just have to line that up there, and then we'll put a clamp on here, and then we'll measure and cut it. I don't know if my mounts are perfect, so that's why I'm not like cutting one and just measuring a second one. I'm going to mount them and cut them on the car. I think it'll be more accurate that way. So I'm going to get that that new clip up underneath there. So got that one clipped up there. This one just quickly clipped down here. And I did jack the bumper up a little bit higher because I know once it pulls, it's going to sag just a little bit. So basically you got to cut it. The wire goes in to about like right around here. There is a little bit of room for air, but yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it right about the middle of this lock nut Actually, you can see the threads down here where it's welded. That's where it bottoms out. So right about the bottom of the lock nut, I'll cut it once it's pulled tight, and then we'll put it together real quick. Here we go. First one cut. Should have plenty of safe room to tighten that up real quick. So something that happens when you tighten this is that the cable twists a little bit. So basically, when you take it off, if you try first time you try to take it off, if you tighten it on the car, it's gonna pop and twist around. But as you can see now, it's not all tensioned up. I'll show you when I do the other side real quick. So just tightened up the second one, and as you can see, there's a lot of tension on it because the cable got twisted. So like I can't even push that out barely with my hand. So let me find this little guy. Come on. There's a lot of tension on here. Whoa, there we go. So, well, that has popped off. So you can always add a little bit of tension on these by twisting them back up a little bit. But I'm gonna put them on now and see how it sits. There you have it. We have some nice, very slim looking, very sturdy. Sorry, I was shaking everything. But yeah, very sturdy splitter cables. And like I said, now the whole things can be removed if I ever need to run a different bumper or something. And they look a lot, they look a lot nicer than previous. And again, if you do need to tension them a little bit, you can like twist the bottom clamp, and so you get a little bit of tension on them. So that way it's snug. But these are pretty good. This one's just a little bit loose. Let me see if I can twist that one and see how that one works. So to add more tension, basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna, it was sitting like this, so we'll twist it once over and put it back in, and that'll make it, tighter now that it's twisted more. And now all the pins are back in. Everything is nice and tight. May have to adjust them a little bit more, but yeah, now I have like 98 feet of wire rope. I don't know what I'm gonna do with yet, but I'm sure I'll find a use. And yeah, it looks super nice. As you can see, I've started taking some of the stickers off the car. I'll show you more on the back. Yeah, as you can see, I've taken all the stickers off the back window. Wanted to clean it up some. Only leave, guys that support me, and just I don't know, I think there was too much going on with the livery and all the back window stickers. But those splitter rods, splitter cables look really nice, look so much cleaner than before, a lot sleeker, and for like 40-50 bucks, 40 bucks for the cables, probably another 10 bucks for some hardware. And back to being nice and strong again. And they look a lot better than that pile of mess. So hopefully you guys like this video. It's super hot out. And I just got like one little oil issue to fix. And then I really want to take this thing racing. So stay tuned, like and subscribe.